You probably already know that you can disable modifiers in edit mode. I do this all the time with the subdivision surface modifier, for example, because in its default form, it sometimes obstructs the view of certain parts of the mesh. Like I can select these vertices, but I can't really see what I'm selecting. So the way I handle this is I simply disable the subdivision surface modifier in edit mode, and I can work on the base mesh. And then I just tab back into object mode and the mesh appears to be subdivided. Perfect. But did you know that you can also shade flat in edit mode specifically? So let's right click and choose shade smooth. The mesh appears to be smooth as expected. And if we tab into edit mode, it's also smooth. Maybe it's a matter of personal preference. I find it a little difficult to work with. And if you're anything like me, here's your solution. Click this button and click mesh analysis. Out of these 5 options, the best I found so far is distortion. Set the minimum angle to 180 and you can leave the maximum at 45. It doesn't really matter. And just like that, the mesh appears to be flat in edit mode. So if we tab back into object mode, it's smooth. Tab into edit mode, it's flat. The only downside of this approach is that you lose the ability to see your face orientation. Yeah, it doesn't work. So if I, for example, flip a face, it only appears flipped in object mode. It doesn't work in edit mode, but that's a trade-off I'm willing to live with.